Hi, I'm Warren Witzel with Color in Nature. Thank you for the purchase of a Get Your Green Thumb DIY kit. So if you've had trouble with plants in the past, the nice thing about these selections of Sempervivums is that they're very forgiving. If you do make a mistake, for the most part, you're just going to be able to peel back, maybe a leaf that browned a little bit. It's going to still look great, and then in due time, it will regrow. So what we got here in our 4-inch pot, so we got 5 different varieties of Sempervivums. We got 2 rocks to kind of fill in the space here and make it really tight when we finish up. So let's just pull the rocks off. And I got a nice workspace of just a Rubbermaid bin, so I can just dump the dirt when I'm done. But you can do it at a table, whatever place is easy to clean up for you. So we got a couple inches of dirt here, and it's going to be plenty of dirt to fill up this pot. So if you happen to want to do something else, you got a little bit of extra dirt if it's a small one. Then we got the pea gravel kind of on the bottom here. So of course the pea gravel and dirt are mixed in a little bit, but that's okay. So we just want to throw it in there. Just get a nice little base that's covered. We don't see any of the bottom of the pot. And then at that point, we're going to want to put the dirt in. And it's going to be kind of loose in there, right? We're putting 5 Sempervivums, so we don't need it to be nice and tight right now. So I'll just start. We're going to pack it in. Now it's a little loose around the edges, so I'm just kind of pressing it in. Now I'm starting to make it a little bit tight. And as I make it tight, I see I got a little gap here. So again, I'm just going to grab a little pile, and I just want this loose again. Just maybe a smidge over the rim of the pot here. Pick my next one that I like, that I think goes well with it. Pack it in. And again, packing it in tight to the stem here. And again, as you see, as we pack it in tight, leaves a little gap for some more. And now when I got 2 here, I kind of want to fill in that gap. I like to take a little pumice stone and just kind of press it in, not too much. Sometimes, depending on how soft that spot is, I might use 2 or 3 of the little pumice stones. This seems fine with 2. That helps it hold its shape. And again, so how you can see as I compacted the dirt, there's a little opening for some more. So again, just nice and loose in there, so it makes it easy to plant. And just kind of grab the stem. And again, I'm kind of packing behind, just kind of pressing this down, keep it in place. Again, grab some more pumice stones, a tweezer, press them down. Maybe another pumice stone here. Seems about good. Now I got 2 kind of bigger rocks that came with it, so I kind of want to incorporate this one here. I think this big one might eat up too much space, so I'll just leave that on the side. So do something else with it if you'd like. And I'm just going to kind of tuck that in here. I'm just kind of pressing it down. Grab this other Sempervivum here. Tuck it in, and kind of squeeze. You see a little depression here, so let's put in a little bit more of the dirt. And now we got an opening where it's just dirt, and I don't really like to leave the pots open with just dirt. Tuck it in, pack it in as much as you can. You might have to do this several times to have it be really tight, and that's okay. And again, I want to cover everything because when I water it, if it's just dirt, I'm going to end up losing a lot of dirt. So I'm kind of looking for, I prefer the pumice stones, but using the little pebbles of pea gravel is totally fine as well. Kind of pack it in using the broad side here of the tweezers to kind of press it down a little bit. A little pumice stone here. Again, I prefer the pumice stone, but small ones. So we got a little gap here. Just tuck that in. Again, depending on how loose it is, it might take 2 or 3 to kind of get it where it's nice and tight. Just looks like we still got a little opening here. So So I'll just pack a little dirt. Again, use the broadside. Pack in a little pebble. Okay, I think we're nice and succinct here. So again, since we're using cuttings, all the succulents take roughly 3 to 4 weeks where they're going to root out and they're going to be nice and sturdy. So for the next 3 to 4 weeks, what you want to do is every 2 to 3 days, we're going to spend, you know, roughly 10 to 15 seconds just giving this a nice, healthy misting. Everything's nice and wet. That's probably about good. And then after that 3 weeks is up, we're going to be able to water it every week and a half to 2 weeks, depending on how much indirect or direct sun it's getting. And you can check out another video to figure out how to do that. So, great, thanks.